I guess I should enter. There we go. Dave's got me on there. There we go. Live stream's all good. Let's see if we can get this live stream right this week. I think we're good.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for being with us here today on the Mark Hoke Show on KDAWN 101.5 FM. We are the talk of Las Vegas. The number one live show on this station.
Numero uno.
Might be, I'd have to see if we're beating one of the day shows.
I'm sure we are.
I mean, probably.
Ooh, let's say some names. Let's drop some. Who we beating?
Oh, he's a very, very dirty guy out there, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway, but thank you for being with us here on a Sunday morning. I appreciate you guys all who are taking the time out to listen to us, whether it's on 101.5 FM, the talk of Las Vegas, on the Odyssey app worldwide. And for those of you that want to listen to us or a terrific show like SportsX Radio or anything else going on KDAWN, download that app.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can listen to shows anywhere across the country on the Odyssey app. It's awesome. So download it, AUDACY, and get that app on your phone, man. Then you can hear us anytime. Plus, we're also live streaming on YouTube. Okay. We're on X.
Okay.
We're on Facebook.
Okay.
And X and Twitter are the same thing.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Unlike a post I tried to make for about 30 seconds this morning until I realized I put X and Twitter in the post. That's incorrect.
Yeah, it's either or.
I mean, well, I guess technically it is correct, but.
Well,
it is.
We're in a transition.
We're on X and we're on Twitter.
We're in a transitioning stage. You know?
I don't know. Elon's got to figure that out.
Elon Musk.
Yes. But we got the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment for you today. Another crazy week, and we got a big pay-per-view coming up. Premium live event on Saturday night. Actually, it's Saturday morning, if I'm correct.
It's in where, Dubai?
Yeah, coming from Saudi Arabia.
Nice.
WWE Crown Jewel. That could be an interesting night, Dave. I'm looking forward to talking about that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on that night.
Yeah, and a lot of intrigue as to what is going to be taking place there in Saudi. So we'll break that card down for you today. Plus a whole lot of AEW news as well. And CM Punk.
Yeah.
Oh, your boy.
Welcome back, Kata.
Yeah, he welcome back Kata it all right. Basically told the class they suck.
Well,
but we'll talk about it. It's gonna be a very interesting show.
Who was John Travolta's character?
Vinny Barbarino.
Okay.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Yeah. I never really watched the show, but
you didn't watch.
I watched a couple of episodes, but it was before my time, really.
That's true. You're a little bit younger than me. I did watch Welcome Back, Kotter.
Well, I think it came around the phase of like what was the one? What's happening? And yeah. I don't know. I watched it. I was in a different zone, man.
You're always in a different zone, David Difference.
Yes, sir.
And that is my co-host, David Difference. I'm Mark Hoke. David Difference.
What a difference a Dave makes. Good morning, Las Vegas, and to the world globally. Did we tell them we got an app they can get?
Which app?
The Odyssey app.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
They can rewind all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm half asleep.
Yeah, wake up. But of course, we're also live streaming. I said so. If you would like to interact with us, or you want to ask us any questions, or get our thoughts, or just tell Dave that he looks semi-handsome, or say that I'm the sexiest man alive, do it in the chat box.
Yeah. Communicate with us. Talk. Yeah. What do you like? What do you don't like? Give us your 2 cents. I know you're listening. I know you're watching. Tap in. I've had people that's like, yeah, I want to say something, but then we'll say something.
Yeah, because we're watching it. I've got it right there. Boom. So say hi to us. We would appreciate it.
Yeah, we get lonely in here. Me and Mark start going at each other's jugulars.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, I'm going to... I was trying to decide if I wanted to start with WWE stuff or I wanted to start with AEW. And I think I'll start with the AEW stuff because it's wacky and crazy and zany and sad at the same time.
Oh.
I'm going to start with Sting's gift.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
This got blown completely out of proportion as it was advertised that no one has ever gotten a gift like our good friend Sting is going to get tonight on Dynamite on Wednesday. So Sting's out there with good friend Tony Schiavone, and the music hits. Do, 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 do.
Okay. Yeah.
And out struts Ric Flair. There he is, the Nature Boy.
Woo!
Is in AEW. Comes out and they cut a promo, and Rick says, I want to go along with you on this ride to the end. I want to hang with you, Stinger. Yeah. And Sting's got this big smile on his face and gives him a big hug. Then, of course, they got interrupted. But, of course, Rick was going to be coming into AEW. What was that, about a year and a half ago, before the episode of the plane ride from hell on Dark Side of the Ring hit?
Oh, was he supposed to go on there?
He was going to be managing Andrade El Idolo, of course.
Right.
His son-in-law is married to Charlotte. But that episode came out and Tony said, it may not be the right time, because Rick had some accusations in there of using a helicopter, but not the kind of ones that are like down in Maverick.
That propeller. That propeller.
But yeah, so Rick is now in AEW, and the presentation, that kind of sucked. But Dave, what do you think about this? Do you think this is good, bad, or indifferent? But Ric Flair is going to be hanging out in AEW for about 4 or 5 months when Sting retires at Full Gear this year.
Yeah, indifferent. I think I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to. I guess they're trying to make
a revolution. By the way, excuse me, sorry.
I mean, we talked about last week, like, what is the purpose of it? And it's like, I guess they're trying to make it a big deal, and maybe they think by bringing Ric Flair in. I mean, I'm always good with seeing Rick. I mean, he's the GOAT, but I don't know if that takes away or adds to Sting's last match. I hope he don't get involved.
Oh, there's.
Oh, what if he turns on him and then it's Flair versus Sting?
Oh God, no.
That'd be dope.
What?
I mean,
that would be dope.
The match would suck, but I mean, that would be a good last match for both of them.
Well, at Full Gear coming up here in LA in a couple of weeks, it is Sting, Darby Allin, and TBA. That guy just shows up on every card. TBA.
Yeah.
Taking on Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne in a 6-man tag. You don't think they'd do it, would you?
It could be, and then he'd just get in for a tag and drop an elbow or something and get out of there, or a figure floor.
Wow! Oh, woo!
Yeah. Maybe.
Sorry, I'm mocking you.
Oh, you're mocking me?
Yeah, I mocked you.
Oh,
Fligler Floor.
Yeah, that was my favorite wrestler, Fligler Floor. Yeah, he was from Canada.
Oh God, I hope they don't do that. I really don't.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that AEW. I mean, all kinds of things, and again, like, they brought in Adam Copeland. Like, it's nothing is like, pop moment.
Oh, the Adam Copeland was a pop moment.
You know what would be a pop moment?
What?
CM Punk coming back. That music hits. Oh, Survivor Series. Everybody gonna go bananas.
Happening.
And then Matt Black, I don't know how much money he owe me, but
you gotta tweet him. You should tweet him on the break.
I'm gonna tweet him once Punk come out.
He's not coming back. But that happened on AEW this week. Also this week, we had a very unfortunate injury again, as in a match on Dynamite. Boy, this Dynamite episode, crazy. Bryan Danielson was teaming with his Blackpool Combat Club buddy, Claudio Castagnoli, taking on Okada, who showed up from Japan, teaming with Orange Cassidy. And Okada was holding Bryan Danielson's arms back. Cassidy comes up and does his orange punch, which is basically a flying Superman punch kind of thing, and then hits him with a Rainmaker. And guess what?
What's that?
Bryan Danielson has a busted orbital bone and had to have surgery this week. He's out until around the end of the year, just in time for that World's End new pay-per-view they're doing at the end of December. So Bryan Danielson's going to miss at least Full Gear, if not another one. Adam Cole out. This is like 2 years ago, Dave, with all the injuries that happened. Very unfortunate, but
yeah. I was looking forward to seeing him at Full Gear, and well,
not happening.
That orbital. I can't even
what
talk
is
to that
today.
That figure floor. And the orbital.
Oh
man, I'm telling you, yeah, I should have slept more, but
well, and I'll just say technically it is slightly my fault.
It is, man.
Because
Technically,
I gave you my tickets to Ed Sheeran.
Yes, I appreciate that,
so
man.
I hope you had a great time last night. Obviously you did.
It was magical.
But yeah, so more injury issues, and this is now really making more trouble for AEW, because if you remember the last time they had the big rash of injuries that everybody got hurt, they lost 3 guys at once, and you just kind of feel like the stories are kind of going a little bit off kilter. They had a really bad ratings night after the first half hour on Dynamite. Everybody's coming after MJF. They did a big long sequence with him and some stuff with him and Jay White at the start of the show. And all of a sudden, then the ratings just cratered. They went from around 1 million down to like 760,000 or something like that.
Yeah. So what is the like nothing else? What's else is popping off story wise?
Well, that's a good question.
Great question.
You have the Swerve Strickland stuff going on.
Yeah.
With Hangman Adam Page. I mean, that's been pretty. Swerve's been awesome, by the way. Good Lord. I mean, he did an invasion piece in his house.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
Did you like that?
Savage, man. That was scary with the kid and everything.
There was no kid. That was scary.
But it was, man. It was good. It was great work. Swerve's doing awesome work.
Yeah. I think his time is like really, that's the slow crawl to okay, something different.
Yeah. But of course, with Adam Cole out, that screwed up the whole story with MJF and him. So now MJF is it's a weird place for him too, because he went from being, the devil to seeming like a little lost puppy, not knowing where to turn at this point, because he's got Samoa Joe breathing down his neck saying, I'll be your pal, but I'm going to beat you up later for it. He's got Wardlow coming after him. He's got the Bullet Club coming after him. I mean, it's like all fronts. Everybody wants to crush MJF. And it's weird because usually his character has been, I've had control of everything no matter what. And now it's like, he just seems, I don't know. It's weird. Just seems lost. I don't know if I necessarily like him as a good guy.
Well, I told you that months ago, or whenever he started doing this silly stuff. Come on, man, give me back.
It worked with Cole, but on its own, I don't know. But he did have a terrific match last night with Kenny Omega on Collision. That was a lot of fun, even though I think a little overselling at times, but pretty good match. As now MJF is going to end up being the longest reigning AEW champion of all time in the, 5-ish years of the company. So, but a kind of a mega match there with Kenny. That was pretty cool.
Omega match.
Yep. But yeah, but Dave, I know you're a heel guy.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so you're not feeling what's happening with MJF right now?
No, I was so in tuned and intrigued, definitely like getting immersed into AEW, and then that whole Adam Cole thing just kind of turned me off. He's still the guy. I like that he could still rib and talk his talk from time to time, but that whole babyface aura is
He even looks a little different too. The hair's, he's got the hair a little more disheveled. He's just got a kind of a goofy look on his face. It's strange.
Yeah.
I don't know. What am I going to say to him at Full Gear, Dave? When we go to the media scrum.
Yeah, you got to roast him, man. I'll come up with some roast.
I think I know what I'm going to do.
What's that?
I was going to pick on him because he had some acne on his shoulder. I was going to rip him for that.
You know what that means.
I'm not saying a word.
Okay.
But maybe I should. I don't know. But no, I won't.
Roast him, man.
Roast him.
Yeah, this guy is he's put you in years of counseling and sleepless nights because of what he said. He didn't care.
It's all good.
All right,
it's all good.
I got some roasts. We'll see.
All right. We'll see what happens.
David Difference, Mark Hoke Show. This is on behalf of Mark. He says that I got you. Don't worry.
Wow.
I'll fight your battle.
You don't have to fight my battle.
I will.
You can fight beside me, but you don't have to fight my battle.
No, I'll fight it.
I got him.
Just sit down.
Everybody tune in. I'm gonna come up with something good. So hopefully. So be ready for the AEW media scrum after Full Gear this year. Hop on your YouTubes and check it out. Because I'm sure he's gonna be in there. They're not gonna hold him back. He's wrestling twice again that night.
Is he? Who's he got?
Well, what?
We don't know yet.
No, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Oh,
so why don't we take a break and we'll get into that and a whole lot more. A ton of stuff going on in pro wrestling as we get ready for Full Gear. We get ready for Crown Jewel. And should there be a wrestling union? CM Punk seems to think so, but he doesn't have much faith in his peers. Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back on the Mark Hoke Show here on KDAWN 101.5 FM, the talk of Las Vegas.
Come on, Funky Doctor! One of R&B and funk's finest, Tower of Power. Celebrating 55 years with the Holidays and Hits Tour. Tower of Power. November 26th at the Smith Center. Tickets on sale now at thesmithcenter.com. Don't miss Tower of Power live.
Nevadans, you are not alone. If you or someone you care about is experiencing thoughts of suicide, feelings of anxiousness, or battling any other mental health crisis, we are here for you. Introducing 988, the new 3-digit dialing code for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. 988 connects you to compassionate, confidential support for free. You may remember this as the former National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which has answered millions of calls and helped people overcome mental health-related distress. 988 is the same trusted, confidential resource. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and get you additional help if needed. There is hope. The Lifeline works. You are never alone in crisis. Just call, text, or chat 988.
This message, funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey, Nevadans, prescriptions can be expensive. Let the Array RX discount card be your solution. Now available to all Nevada residents. Simply sign up for free, show your pharmacist your digital card, and save money. Receive discounts of up to 80% on certain medications. There are no age or income restrictions, and it only takes a minute to enroll. Visit ArrayRxCard.com to learn more and sign up today.
This message, funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
You're pregnant, and no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you can't stop using alcohol, drugs, or tobacco. But no matter how lost you are, how far along you are, it's not too late. There's always hope, and there are many safe places that can help you stop using. In Nevada, pregnant women are given the highest priority for substance use treatment. Low-cost treatment options may be available so you and your baby can get healthy now. If you or someone you love is pregnant or thinking about getting pregnant and using alcohol, drugs, or tobacco, visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211 to find help today. SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org also has resources for healthcare providers, friends, and family. If you want to help someone who's pregnant and using, visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211 today. Sponsored by the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Infinite Wellness can help you achieve your goals and look and feel your best. Our regenerative medicine clinic utilizes stem cell and exome therapy. We also have a comprehensive weight loss program and numerous other services you can find on our website at infinitewellness.info. We're located at 8925 West Post Road, Suite 100, right across from IKEA. You can book your appointment today by calling us at 702-842-2244 or find us on social media at infinitewellness.lv. We'd love to be a part of your journey.
101.5 FM KDAWN.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
Hey, let's talk some more pro wrestling, shall we?
Hey, quick shout out to Dr. Villapando.
Who?
Dr. Villapando. That's my physical therapist.
Oh.
She's been helping me with my sciatic. Yeah. And she's tuning in today.
All right. Hi, Doc.
Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc.
You just love mocking me, don't you?
Shout out to her, man. She's a beautiful honey baby. I mean, she's a professional doctor.
She's a beautiful honey baby. you know. I don't know what to do with you sometimes, Dave. I love you to death, my friend. I really do. You are a great friend and a terrific person. but dear Lord, some days, man.
Yeah, no. Please forgive.
Well, I will forgive you because I have a feeling we're going to be hanging out August 19th through the 21st.
Oh, yeah?
Did you know that?
August?
Yeah.
August
19th.
Next year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on?
It's your birthday?
No.
It's my birthday?
Sucks. No.
WrestleMania.
No.
CM Punk?
No.
I don't.
It's the 58th annual Cauliflower Alley Club reunion.
Nice. Yeah, they just announced
it's already up on the big board. So
on the
guys,
what big board?
The website.
Oh yeah.
And now it's on our big board.
Nice.
We need to make a big board. We kind of have one, but it's out there, kind of like the cloud. But hey, if you want to go to the reunion, you can get tickets right now. That'd be awesome. Do it now while you have time. Get your membership. Sign up today at caulifloweralleyclub.org. And guys, you can be a part of the 58th annual reunion, still at the plaza, same site. Have a great time. Join Dave and I. Hopefully I won't have a show changing times and I'll be able to be there the whole time.
Yeah, man, you left me hanging last time.
I didn't leave you hanging. You know.
I was doing my thing. So.
Yeah.
I was doing my thing. Shout out to Tracy Murray, man. He's tuning in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, good friend, man. He's something different, huh?
Yeah. Well, hi, Tracy.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I need to call Tracy.
Yeah, call him right now. Let's get him on the air.
We could. But and we also have Josh D. Gonzalez in the chat box. So thanks for saying hi. Get in that chat box, everybody. Say hello to us. We appreciate it.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah. But once again,
but
once
my
again,
guy right there.
Yeah, but once again, guys, get your membership, of course, the CAC. Great charity to help support those that are in need, that were in the wrestling industry. Just go to caulifloweralleyclub.org. Get your membership today. You can become a yearly member or a lifetime member like Dave and I are.
Mm-hmm.
And, be a part of this great show. I mean, that was an amazing time last year. Hey, don't miss it this time, man.
Definitely the highlight of the year for me. I'll tell you that.
Really?
It was just good. It was.
Oh, it was fun. There's no doubt. And WrestleMania was kind of mine. But
we're gonna pack the house this year.
Absolutely. Let's do it. So caulifloweralleyclub.org. Speaking of that, one guy that was at the CAC last year was CM Punk.
Yes.
CM Punk did an interview on, give me 1 second here. There we go. 670 The Score in Chicago. And was talking about wrestling reunions for wrestlers. Of course, we talked to Brian Blair about this.
Mm-hmm.
When that whole thing was going on back in the 80s, it ended up getting Jesse Ventura and Jim Brunzell in a lot of hot water.
Jumping Jim.
A ton of hot water, like thrown out of the pot, hot water.
Why would hot water get thrown out of the pot?
No, you got thrown out of the pot of hot water. Like, you're kind of you're in the pool, and hanging out with everybody, and the heat kind of gets turned up, and then all of a sudden, Vince is kind of scoops you up and says, "Out of here, see ya."
I don't like that reference.
You gone.
I don't like that reference.
Well,
but I get what you're trying to say.
I
shouldn't have keyed in on that reference. We could have just moved past it
We
and
could've.
nobody. Yeah, but I had to go there.
We could have. But they asked him about wrestlers forming a union. So here's what he said.
Yeah.
You ready?
I am.
For professional wrestling, yeah, wrestlers should 100% have a union. I'll always say this, and I mean it in the most loving way, which means something's coming. Wrestlers will never unionize because wrestlers are stupid and selfish. That's just the way it is. There's always going to be someone else around the corner that wants what you have or possibly doesn't want you to have what you have, and they will do whatever the promoter wants you to do for less money. That's unfortunate. The boys never stick together.
Right.
And also said, part of the issue is I think it's a lack of places to work. It's really a wage gap disparity. It's a class war. When your boss is a billionaire and you don't want to rock the boat, this isn't in wrestling. This applies to everything. There are people, kids, families taking care of other people, and they can't afford to lose their job. Fortunately for me, I've never been that guy. I'm always like, I don't need the money. This is wrong, and I need to tell people it's wrong. I don't think the platform I have is worth anything if I don't speak from the heart about issues that I feel are important.
Well said, Punk.
Are you sure about that?
We got an election year coming up, man. He should run. It's my guy.
Are you sure that's well said?
Well, so think about it. Why is there not a wrestling union now, based on all the evidence and everything we've heard about, from Brian Blair, from Jesse Ventura, from all of that?
Why do you think there's not?
Well,
I'll let you start on
okay.
this.
Okay. So, I mean, and talking to Brian Blair and then also watching interviews and stuff, it was like, to start that union, that's going to standardize pay, right? So Brian Blair knew at that time, if this is going to happen, Hogan has to be on board because he's getting paid ridiculously more than the rest of us. So that would never happen. And now you got the same kind of case because you got your top tier, you got your, if you standardize that, you're going to have those big stars that aren't going to get what they think they're worth, and you're going to get other people just getting in the mix there. So, and again, wrestling is not a group sport. I know when you get together, you have it, but it's all about me. I shine. Sometimes you could be in a tag team, but it's still like, I got to get my stuff in. And it's just egos. Everybody trying to make moves and not in a bad way. It's just what it is. So trying to organize anything like that is really tough.
Yeah. And this statement from him shows me why he drives me crazy sometimes.
Well, which part did you keying on?
As someone who has coached teams and managed businesses, all right? If you want to get everybody on board with you, the one way to not do it is to say to everybody, hey, you're being selfish and stupid. You can't, this drives me nuts. You can't go and say, in the most loving way. That's like, that's one of those things. That's like, with all due respect. What's coming after when you say to somebody with all due respect, Dave?
Yeah, they're going to take a cheap shot.
Right. They're going to bash you. They're going to say you're completely wrong. You're off, with all due respect. And that is the same thing. The guy has the ability, and this is what everything that I've read about him, about everything that he's tried to do on stuff like, pulling people together, that he has, his heart's in the right place. I get what he's saying, but you don't say it that way because it ticks people off. Well, if you want to be the leader, if you want to be the guy that says, we got it, we really need to get a union, whether you think so or not. Okay. That's irrelevant here. If you want to be the guy to try and pull this together, you don't put down the people that you're trying to organize. You just don't. They don't look at you as a leader. And that is, that's a lot of the stuff that happened in AEW with him. That he, some of the things that I read that he said when he was in WWE, that he just rubbed people the wrong way. If I was a wrestler and CM Punk was, and I heard rumor, let's just say I heard rumor Punk is trying to unionize wrestling, and I was into that. But he said I was selfish and stupid. I'm not going to work with a guy. No. Well, I'm not going to let him lead the way.
All due respect, Mark.
See, there you go.
So was this interview like he's saying this is what I want to do, or they asked him about what that would look like? Because I don't think he was trying to gather the troops. I just think he was just giving his piece on why it's not happening.
And he insulted everybody while he was doing it.
Well, he only insulted the stupid people and the selfish people.
Oh, okay.
So, but isn't that a reflection? Like if you hear that and you get offended, then he's probably talking about you. Otherwise, you're like, yeah, he's right. Because you're not thinking you're stupid or selfish. So, I mean, he's just weeding out the weasels. Shout out to Bobby Heenan. All due respect, Mark.
But what I'm saying is that if you think that's something you want to do and you want to start getting people together to try and pull this together, that's not the way to do it. It's not. You can have your opinion. You can be sitting there thinking to yourself, you know what? A lot of people in this industry are selfish and stupid. Okay. But I still want to try and do this. And maybe that person that who's kind of borderline on coming along with you if you present it the right way may come along, but they're not going to come along if they feel like deep down in your heart you don't have respect for them. So
is he trying
I
to
like the guy. It just drives me
I
crazy.
get that you don't like him.
No, I do.
Is he trying to unionize wrestling, or did they just ask him, what do you think of a wrestling?
Well, they asked him, but he has been at the forefront of a lot of these issues. And, that's part of the reason he won the Mike Mazurki Award, because, when some things were going on with, with his medical issues and everything else, he drew a lot of attention to concussions, how wrestlers are treated when they're hurt or sick, and, and very legitimate points. But he did it in a way where, you're walking around a china shop and you decide to be the bull, instead of going up and grabbing a few nice pieces and saying, the shop looks pretty good, but we can make it a little bit better. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, that's
no, I don't, Mark. All due respect. I'm gonna use that show. But I don't know. I mean, to me, and like I said, this is all part of, like, if we just focused on the matches, cool, that's one thing. But this is all part of the wrestling business, man. If CM Punk ain't saying something like that, we ain't talking about it right now. And I like, it brings up a lot of interesting points. Everybody got different leadership styles, and all due respect, man, I'm big I'm big on Sopranos. Like, you look at I was reading the book Leadership Soprano Styles. There's a different, era of leadership, and I respect that, man. Sometimes you got to go for the jugular.
Mr. Brooks, you should read the book The Power of Persuasion. That I'm going to give you a tip there. Read that book. Great book.
But who's he trying to persuade?
Well, certainly not everybody in his industry, but with a sledgehammer. But that's that's another story.
Well, 48 Laws of Power. That's what he's probably on.
Yeah,
because he's taking over things the way you want.
Well,
it's my guy, man.
I like I said, I like him too, but you gotta adapt a little bit. You got to adapt, just the way it is. But yeah, so just throwing it out there, guys. I mean, in terms, and the unionizing wrestlers in the way the industry is hard enough without, really rubbing everybody the wrong way to do it. Well, I wish they had more standard medical care. I think that's the biggest thing that I hear from people that are in the industry, that the medical care tends to be the biggest issue. And, and sometimes they'll, some promoters, Vince, I think Vince generally did a decent job taking care of people. I'm sure that, some people will disagree. I'm sure Punk might disagree with that. But, sometimes when people got hurt, and they've especially been good about when people have fallen into drug issues. He's put a lot of people back in rehab to try and help them out.
Oh yeah.
It's not perfect. And it would be great if there was some organization set up that could unify and give the performers a standardized medical care, so that, somehow that they could buy into, that would help them, especially the ones that are like indie guys. They're out there on their own. And if they could buy into some sort of medical insurance, that would be terrific for them. So
it just has to be created.
I don't know if doing like a true union where you're demanding wages and all that kind of stuff, I just don't know if that can happen given just how pro wrestling works. Maybe it could, but you'd
have to get too many people on board.
Right. And this is where I agreed with him that, it is a pretty cutthroat industry and everybody is trying to watch out for themselves, and it's kind of hard to get everybody on the same page.
Stupid and selfish. Just that big chunk of sentence you just said.
But I don't think it's stupid and selfish. I think it's more, you're trying to get somewhere, and it's not. It's pro wrestling is so weird because you're in a company, but at the same time, you're all trying to get to the top. Yeah. And sometimes, man, trying to get to the top, you're going to step on some people. It's just the way it goes,
Well, that was my point at the beginning. Like it happens, and CM Punk's no different. Like he's a top figure. He's been there. He's up there.
Yeah.
So I mean, let him say what he wants. Take out wrestling. They say so many things. Like you heard what MJF said to you, and then we're gonna talk about CM Punk saying somebody was stupid, and now we're up in arms. How dare he talk to people like that? You want to go back and see MJF again. You're drawn to him. You're connected to this guy now, and he disrespected you. That's wrestling. That's wrestling.
But I'm not. But
it's not the
but
Starbucks CEO talking.
But I'm not trying to be in a I'm not trying to be in a pro wrestling media union.
You might.
Maybe.
Well, is he? Because he's not even in wrestling right now.
He tried.
He tried what?
And Impact tried to get him in there.
I know.
I don't know if you saw that, by the way. That they actually, when he was at Bound for Glory, and they tried to get him to do a guest appearance, he wouldn't do it.
All right, he had that hockey game. Yeah,
they were apparently literally standing there with a checkbook saying, "How much you want to go out?" And he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that would. See, he's a man of morals.
Oh, no, that may be true, but I think he's more a man of, moments. Jesus put zeros would have helped.
Yeah, a couple more. Well, but I think still that would have just been a one-off. What did he just do?
But actually, I'll just say this: that he probably felt it was the wrong time, and I think that's what a lot of stuff that I read. He just didn't want to do it. Good for him.
Do you like him or not? Because you flip-flop on him. Because you just went from he's a jerk. Well, you didn't say he's a jerk.
No, I did not.
And then you said,
I did not say that CM Punk is a jerk. I'm saying that the way he talks to people rubs them the wrong way. You remember this? And we got to get to a break here real fast, but I'll finish the thought. You remember the thing that Chris Jericho said about when he was in the locker room and said, well, as a locker room leader, we got to take care of this place, and, we got to take care of our trash and all that stuff. If you're a leader, you don't need to say it. And when you sit there and declare yourself the leader like that, it rubs people the wrong way.
Well, as a locker room leader, Mark, we got to go to a commercial break.
Well, that we do.
Okay.
That we do.
I said it, man.
Oh,
all due respect. We got to go to a commercial break.
David Difference, you are one slick son of a gun.
I appreciate you. I want to talk about that Superfan.
Which Superfan?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to get your take on it.
Okay. Well, we will. But we got a whole lot more coming up on the Mark Hoke Show. Best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. Stick around. We'll be right back. If you're looking for an award-winning dining experience at outstanding prices, look no further than Unique Eats. Whether it's their incredible breakfast platters, amazing pastas and sandwiches, or world-renowned pizzas, celebrity chef Dominic Tedesco will have you covered. Check out their coffee and smoothie bar, vegetarian options, catering, and top-flight service. Visit Unique Eats today at 3100 South Durango, Suite 100. Call 702-992-3038 or go to uniqueeatslv.com, and we'll see you all at Unique Eats.
Understanding the many things in a mother's life affecting her pregnancy is important. You can help improve the health of all mothers and babies in Nevada by completing a pregnancy risk assessment monitoring system survey about your recent pregnancy. Also known as PRAMS, the survey is from the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The survey asks new moms about their experience before, during, and after pregnancy. Responses are confidential and used to help improve the health of mothers and babies in Nevada. If you receive a PRAMS survey, please share your story. Learn more at nvprams.dpbh.nv.gov. That's nvprams.dpbh.nv.gov. This message, sponsored by the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Nevadans, you are not alone. If you or someone you care about is experiencing thoughts of suicide, feelings of anxiousness, or battling any other mental health crisis, we are here for you. Introducing 988. The new 3-digit dialing code for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. 988 connects you to compassionate, confidential support for free. When you call, text, or chat 988, You'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and get you additional help if needed. There is hope. The Lifeline works. You are never alone in crisis. Just call, text, or chat 988.
This message funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Financial literacy is the best equalizer and fastest path out of situational and generational poverty. Junior Achievement of Southern Nevada has led the way in teaching financial and workforce education to students in kindergarten through 12th grade. But Junior Achievement can't do it alone, so we invite the business community and general public to join us by investing in youth today to prepare them for the business of life. There are many ways to get involved by sponsoring, donating, or volunteering.
You can change the future for all Nevadans.
Learn more at jasnv.org. This message is sponsored by the Junior Achievement of Southern Nevada, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station. Learn more at jasnv.org. That's jasnv.org.
Rural Nevada, we see you. The immediate mental health care team understands the unique struggles adults face. If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis related to economic issues, substance misuse, anxiety, grief, loneliness, or more, you don't have to face this alone. Call 877-283-2437 and connect with the immediate mental health care team within minutes and find the support you need to reclaim your well-being. Rural Nevadans, call us at 877-283-2437. That's 877-283-2437. Your journey towards healing starts now. Call the immediate mental health care team at 877-283-2437 to find the support you need. That's 877-283-2437. This message funded by a grant through the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
101.5 FM KDAWN.
You're listening to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Vegas, The Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, here again is Mark Hoke.
Dave Difference has cooled off.
Hey.
With all due respect, you're looking fantastic. You're pepping up, buddy.
I know, man. I'm coming back to life. I got some water, man. Stay hydrated. It's getting cold out there. Every year I ask for this. Yeah, you walk around in shorts, man.
Right, because it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's how my son is, man. He'll walk around in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm like, dude, pull it together, man. We tropical people.
Do you know where I went to college? Look in the corner there on the live stream. You see that little logo the other way? The corner. There you go, dude.
It's like a sewer drain.
You see that? You see that North Dakota State that NDSU buys in back there? That's Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah, my family's from Fargo. What is your point being? Oh, you're used to this. I'm just saying.
Cold doesn't bother me.
I didn't say it bothered me. I'm just giving a weather report.
You got out of the car and you started whining. It's cold out here. And then somehow you called me a racist.
All due respect, Mark. One had nothing to do with the other.
Stay warm, Las Vegas, you wimps. Anyway, but by the way, I want to finish the thought on Full Gear because we were talking about MJF and what he'll be doing that evening. 4 matches on the card so far. We mentioned the Sting 6-man match. MJF, and right now on Wikipedia is MJF and TBA. So maybe he's going to bring some help to take on the Guns, Austin and Colton, for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. So he's going to pull double duty again because he is also going to be defending the AEW World Championship against Jay White of the Bullet Club. So that's going to be a hell of a match. Hell of a match. Looking forward to that.
Is it too much?
That's a good question. I don't know. I wish he'd just at least get another partner. You know, have somebody. You know who the guy? You know what I would do if I were booking this? You know who his partner would be? Roderick Strong. Have Roddy fill in. Adam Cole's best friend, the two at odds, and then you pull them together. And then when Adam Cole stabs him in the back, now both of them can stab him in the back, and it's going to be like Julius Caesar.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. Yeah, they got to do something. How long is Cole supposed to be out?
It's going to be a couple more months at least.
Adam Cole.
That was such a freak thing too. Just dumb. And I'll just say this too. Promoters, when you're building ramps to your ring.
I like how you're an expert in everything. How to book a show, how to build a ramp. Like Bob the Builder over here. How, Mark?
No, but the reason I say it is that I used to run volleyball tournaments. So part of the thing that I had to do was I had to make sure everything was safe.
All right.
And I'll just say this.
Yeah.
If you're going to build a ramp going somewhere, you don't want to have places where you're going to be able to jump off the side. It should have run either straight down to the bottom of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't a place where Cole had to jump off or you have that goofy edge, or run it to the top like you've had to do in some of the smaller venues. So it goes, straight to the top of the ring. But don't do that part where there's kind of that gap there. Anytime there's a gap, it's dangerous.
Well, good.
So just say it.
A little fun fact. I took wood shop.
Yeah.
And I used to go behind my friend Aaron Crisp every time he would cut. I'd be like, just cut mine. I never cut anything. I didn't want to get on the side. Okay, yeah, do mine now.
Chicken.
And my stuff came out better than his all the time. And he cut it all. And he'd be upset.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron. But yeah, if anybody wants to know how to build a ramp, replay that on the Odyssey app.
Well, I'm just saying.
And take notes.
Well, it makes sense, right?
Of course it does.
Yeah, you don't need any extra edges to hurt yourself. And then we've also got a singles match for the AEW Women's Championship. Hikura Shida is taking on Timeless Toni Storm, doing her 30s flapper actress thing, which everybody is digging. And she's looking amazing too. But I will say this: last night they had a women's title match between Shida and Abadon, the super creepy Abadon. Hated it. They did a Fright Night match.
Oh, boy.
Dude, they started the match with Shida and a plastic, and Abadon had this big plastic bone.
Mm-hmm.
And Shida had a foam tombstone. And she was defending herself with the breaking foam tombstone against the plastic bone. Plus, Abadon grabbed a trick-or-treat bucket. And everybody thought there'd be thumbtacks in there.
Yeah.
It's candy.
Yeah, candy.
She dumped candy out and threw Shida into candy.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean, but again, when I was at the Big Valley show, you just something similar. We poured it out, and it was them candy corns or something, and it made for a funny spot. But that's the interesting thing about wrestling is it can go from super real to what the hell is this? So, I mean, we got to still remember there's kids that are supposed to be watching this. Not just us grown ass adults.
True.
But I hear what you're saying. Like, we're not supposed to be like, yeah.
If you're doing a death match or candy, no.
Oh, so it was a death match?
Yeah, it was a Fright Night match. It was no holds barred.
Was there blood? Did somebody bleed?
No.
Oh, well. Did somebody die?
Maybe Abadon's career.
Damn.
No, I'm not saying that. She's pretty awesome, but yeah, it was weird. But yeah, so that's where we are. Full Gear right now. That is going to be at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, guys. So, man, Vegas, take a trip. Saturday, November 18th. We're going to be there.
Yeah, I didn't get my whatever. Oh, we're going to a break already?
Yeah, it's the end of the hour.
Damn.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Amen. But we got a lot of good stuff coming up, man.
We do. We're going to be talking Crown Jewel. We're going to be talking somebody outsold WWE at the merchandise stand. That was pretty interesting.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, and a whole lot more. And our boy LA Knight.
Yeah.
He's getting the shine. So, ton coming up in hour number 2 of the Mark Hoke Show here on KDAWN 101.5 FM, the Talk of Las Vegas. Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show. You can also follow Dave on Twitter at David Difference.
At the David Difference.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. Oh, yeah, David Difference on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or X, Instagram, you know what it
Follow
is.
it.
I'm out there.
We'll be back in just a little bit. Stick around, everybody. Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show. Like us on Facebook at The Mark Hoke Show and visit markhokeshow.com to keep up with everything happening with the show. And remember to check out all of our archive shows on YouTube at The Mark Hoke Show and download our podcasts at markhokeshow.podbean.com and all your favorite podcast outlets. So join the Mark Hoke Show family today, and thanks for listening.
Dear hybrids, you're the buzzword these days, huh? But of course, you know that Toyota started it all, and Toyota keeps it going with 15 hybrid, plug-in, fuel cell electric, and battery electric vehicles. From the svelte Camry to the beefy 2023 Tundra iForce Max, Toyota is the name of the electrified game. Get the lowdown on Toyota.com, folks.
Visit your Southern Nevada Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Your passion to serve could make a world of difference to nonprofit organizations in your local community. Organizations across Nevada are looking to fill board and committee positions with professionals like you who care about local community needs. Board Connect is a new service matching your unique talents with organizations working on issues that are important to you. In this virtual hub, there are hundreds of nonprofits whose work supports essential services and programs. Nevada Volunteers and its partners created Board Connect for individuals and communities striving for bright futures. Take a moment to register. Your service will be a meaningful investment in others and yourself. Board Connect is easy to use, and best of all, it's free. For more information and to register, go to nevadavolunteers.org. That's nevadavolunteers.org. This message, sponsored by Nevada Volunteers and Volunteers Generation Fund, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Understanding the many things in a mother's life affecting her pregnancy is important. You can help improve the health of all mothers and babies in Nevada by completing a Pregnancy Risk Assessment Monitoring System survey about your recent pregnancy. Also known as PRAMS, the survey is from the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The survey asks new moms about their experience before, during, and after pregnancy. Responses are confidential and used to help improve the health of mothers and babies in Nevada. If you receive a PRAMS survey, please share your story. Learn more at nvprams.dpbh.nv.gov. That's nvprams.dpbh.nv.gov. This message, sponsored by the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Explore Vladimir Putin's formative years in the new Odyssey original podcast, About a Boy, the story of Vladimir Putin. Join host Julia Yaffe, Puck founding partner and Washington correspondent, as she explores why Putin's childhood is critical to understanding the Russian president and the brutal social code by which he lives, and how that biography can help inform what he might do next in the war against Ukraine. Listen and follow About a Boy, the story of Vladimir Putin, an Odyssey original podcast. Available now on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
KMXB HD3 Henderson, K268CS Las Vegas. Always live on the free Odyssey app. 1015 FM KDAWN.
Untimely death for a sitcom actor. I'm Kathleen Maloney, Fox News. A Friends star has died.
An investigation is underway following the tragic death of Matthew Perry. Perry was found dead Saturday in a hot tub at his Los Angeles area home. He got his start as a child actor, landing guest spots on Charles in Charge and Beverly Hills 90210. But his big break came in the 1990s as Chandler on Friends, a sitcom about 6 single New Yorkers navigating adulthood. More recently, Perry released a best-selling memoir. Matthew Perry was 54 years old.
Fox's Marianne Rafferty reporting Israeli forces are entering Gaza as the ongoing war escalates.
The second full day of Israeli troops on the ground inside Gaza, going after Hamas militants there. And by all signs, things are escalating. Israel says more troops, tanks, and armor have entered overnight as they target numerous fighting positions and strongholds. Israel's still not talking exact figures of troops inside, but there is at least one sign of growing clashes. 2 Israeli soldiers were injured overnight in a firefight with Hamas.
Fox's Greg Palcott reporting. Maine's mass shooting suspect reportedly left a suicide note behind. Robert Card's body was found Friday night at a recycling center where he worked, 2 days after he's believed to have shot and killed 18 people at 2 locations.
I wouldn't describe it as a explicit suicide note, but the tone and tenor was that the individual was not going to be around and wanted to make sure that this loved one had access to his phone.
Mike Soschuk is Maine's public safety director. Authorities say Card died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. America is listening to Fox News.
I'm Dana Perino, co-host of The Five and co-anchor of America's Newsroom. Join me for my brand new podcast, Perino on Politics. Listeners of Everything Will Be Okay will gravitate toward this podcast too. Every Monday, I'm going to talk to people I trust in politics as they tell me what they're seeing and thinking in the 2024 election cycle. As they prep me to cover the upcoming election, they'll prep you, the voters, too. Make sure you subscribe to this series on FoxNewsPodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts and leave a rating and review.
From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
Hey there, it's me, Kennedy. Make sure to check out my podcast, Kennedy Saves the World. It is 5 days a week. Every week, we check in with Jimmy Fallon, bring in authors for the book club, and even treat some of your favorite Fox personalities to a very special happy hour. Download and listen at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.
Kennedy Saves the World. America's listening to Fox News. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Las Vegas. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Going bell to bell with the best in professional wrestling news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises from inside the squared circle. Now, let's get to all the exciting pro wrestling action and bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
Oh, yeah. I'm Mark Hoke. Thanks for being with us here on KDAWN 101.5 FM. It is the talk of Las Vegas. And streaming live on your Odyssey app.
Indeed.
You can rewind and hear Dave be wrong for however long you want. It's all good. Dave, a difference.
Hey. What a difference a Dave makes.
He makes a big difference.
Who bled? Who bled?
We're having fun in the chat box on the live stream. But it's
we appreciate Josh D. Gonzalez. We need to get him in here. He's a good guy, man. It's very comedic. He has been he's just a funny guy. He's not a wrestling guy, but he gets on me all day because that's all you see me watching.
I'll invite my milkman too.
Oh, that's what we do here. Yeah, come on. Anyway. Have you watched wrestling before? Come on in, man. Be an analyst.
I had to do that anyway.
Can we talk about something before we get into the weeds? Did you watch the Superfan?
No.
Do you know the Superfan?
No.
Does this ring a bell?
Okay.
No.
This
picture.
Not off the top of my head. It probably should.
Okay. Well, that is Vladimir there.
Okay.
As a kid, I would always watch the shows, WrestleManias, everything, and this guy's always in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like every show, and I'm like, and I asked my brothers, "You notice this guy?" They're like, "No, I don't notice him." Well, WWE, they put together this documentary on him. This guy, the Superfan, and they
okay, now, yeah, all right.
They put it on hold, and it just got released this week, and it's on Peacock WWE section. Very interesting, like just to hear a story and. But as a kid, like you never noticed him?
Him? Yeah, I did eventually. But the guy that I think of is that Rick guy, the sign guy.
ECW?
No. You don't know about Rick the sign guy?
Oh, with the hat backwards.
Yeah.
But he was more new school. I'm talking when I was a kid. I was like, who is this guy in it? And like they tell a story. And we've been waiting for that story to come out. So you definitely, if you haven't seen it, then check it out on Peacock. Because everybody's like, who is he? And how does he always get front row at every show and hanging out with everybody? But he was just, obsessed, super fan.
No, it's pretty cool. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, NBC better start making some money on Peacock, by the way.
What's going on with it?
I pulled this story, by the way, that now that you mentioned Peacock, you want to take a guess how much money Peacock has lost since its inception?
$17. I don't know, man. Millions?
$6.8 billion.
Sounds like
the
WNBA.
NBC Universal streaming service Peacock, which houses WWE, has lost since its inception.
What is that, 3 years?
I think it's been a little longer.
Yeah, maybe longer than that, but still.
I mean, WWE's been with them for a few years. But
what was that figure?
$6.8 billion.
I don't know how you sustain that. There's a bunch of
you're absorbing the loss, man. It's a loss leader, I guess.
A bunch of stupid, selfish people over there.
It's like you know, it's like when you have a restaurant and you offer the 99-cent piece of pie to get everybody to come in and buy the dinner.
But what is the dinner on Peacock?
I don't know. I think it's more just you're trying to get people to watch your programming. So you're putting the programming out there so that people will tune in and watch it normally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the hence the purpose of a TV channel.
That is a lot of money, man.
But yeah, I don't know how you get out of that hole.
A bunch of that probably went to WWE after they bought the WWE network.
Oh, yeah, they're probably going to switch that up, right? I'm sure they're going to.
I don't know.
Have some more
because they're totally in bed with NBC Universal now that the Fox deal is going to be ending. They're going back to SmackDown's going back to USA Network.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, that should be cool. I like the feel of USA better than Fox.
Yeah, but the ratings are a lot better
on Fox.
Yeah.
How many more people have access to it? Yeah,
I'm surprised NBC. You would think that NBC would pick that up.
You know SmackDown?
I mean? Yeah, I'd put SmackDown on NBC. I don't know what's on Friday nights.
Yeah, remember Saturday Night Main Event came on NBC. That was like that felt special, man.
It's amazing. Love that show.
Next week it's going down.
Yeah, a lot of great shows on that. That was fun.
I'll tell you, I love wrestling, man.
I do too.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on tonight. By the way, want to give a fast shout out to Jacob Austin Young and Matt Vandegrift. Danny Limelight was also on the card.
Was he?
The West Coast Wrecking Crew. All those guys were on that New Japan card last night. So
that's dope.
Congratulations to all you guys who got to wrestle for New Japan. That's nothing new for Danny and the Wrecking Crew, but nice opportunity for JAY and Vandegrift. So way to go, fellas.
Congrats. Those are my guys right there. And I think they'll be tonight. Tricks and Treats and Slams over at FSW Arena. Starts at 6 p.m. Come watch some live wrestling. We got the Gimmick Battle Royal, which is always fun every year. Everybody dressing up. Mark, who you going to be?
Am I in it?
Yep. Surprise entrance. I just ruined the surprise, but yeah, who would you be?
Do you think Joe would put me in the match?
He would. Who would you be? Well, it depends on who you be.
Oh, man.
It is Halloween.
I didn't have time to train.
It is. Well, okay. Let's not worry about training. What is this costume
now? That is, I'd probably just grab some Hogan gear and I don't know. Figure it out.
All right.
You probably have some worse ideas.
Nah.
Yeah, you do. Look at that. The smile on David Difference's face right now indicates that he has an idea.
All due respect. We're just gonna move past this topic.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's Halloween, man. It should be a fun show tonight. Shout out, to everybody on that New Japan card. I didn't know Limelight was on that. I was trying to get him I was trying to connect with him yesterday, but
he was busy.
Man, I didn't know.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, so check it out tonight. FSW Arena.
Yeah, 6 p.m. live on Fight Plus.
Yeah, come on down or Fight Plus it.
There come see me. I got we're giving out candy. We'll have candy for the kids and adults. Everybody will be in costumes. It's gonna be a fun time, man.
If I had checked the schedule, man, or made the barbecue sandwiches.
Yeah, I say that.
I'm not worried about now these stupid street vendor laws in Las Vegas. If anybody can be a street vendor, I can make some sandwiches for FSW.
Is that what they said? Anybody can now?
Yeah.
I can make hot dogs now?
Yeah, you can go out and stick a cart outside of school with no license.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Why not?
That's a good question.
I gotta look into that because maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah. We'll start cooking, Dave. Anyway, let's get back to what's going on in the world of pro wrestling. LA Knight striking big on SmackDown, my friend. He beats up let's see, I apologize. Who did he wrestle there? Uso, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Beats him.
Yeah.
Roman attacks him after the match.
Yeah.
LA lays him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
As they get ready for their clash at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Man, and LA had a good promo with him. They did the contract signing. Everybody is firmly in this guy's corner.
Yeah.
Dave, do they screw it up for Sean at Crown Jewel? What do you think? What's going to happen here?
So what is your feel on the rise of, with the current I don't know. I'm trying to feel it out.
Don't you have a bad feeling about this?
That
I'm excited.
What do
I'm
you
excited
think?
he's getting his chance. But I think it's going to lead into Survivor Series more than anything else. But I just worried. I don't want the guy to get buried.
Oh, and I know he won't get buried. I'm more concerned with
a clean loss at this match is a burial.
Nah, he's
a
not.
Clean loss.
He won't get a clean loss. There's too many people in the mix. Something gonna happen. Something gotta happen. And who knows who might pop up during this thing. So that may be an introduction to somebody else that could lead to Survivor Series as well. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna ruin him at all where he's going. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, man. I wanted him to get his shine so much, and now it's just I hate when WWE just forces stuff.
Yeah, and it feels like it. I don't know. It's kind of weird because you went from him being Max Dupree and being a nobody,
right,
and a laughing stock, to be honest with you,
yeah,
to this man, and
they're like,
it was 0 to 100.
Give us more, and like the more I watch it, I like the stomps, I'm like, this is Austin.
You know, it was funny, and I was reading the review of SmackDown on CBSSports.com, and get this line, by the way. This might get your attention. Credit to Reigns for getting across the spontaneity and impact of the move of talking about his BFT, giving it a level of danger in the ballpark of Randy Orton's RKO.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, they're comparing LA Knight's BFT, blunt force trauma is what that stands for, to Randy Orton's RKO.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And you just, I just want him to be his own guy.
Yeah.
There are already so many Stone Cold Steve Austin comparisons.
Rock comparisons.
And now we're going to start comparing him to Randy Orton too. He's his own person.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. And something feels like it's going to get screwed up.
Well, I feel like, but I don't know. A lot of times I'm indifferent with what the fans are going nuts for, and like you look at it from a fan standpoint and then as a, strategist or, just business wise, I don't know, man. For me, I'm not popping the same. I'm not going nuts when that music hits. Before, I was like, when he was my guy, the underdog that, I used to love out here in Vegas, I'm like, finally. And now it's just like too much. And if he says the fastest rising star again, I'm like, oh, please let that go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop you as quick as my stars rise.
That is a curse. It's like a firework, right?
Yeah,
man, that thing is beautiful when it goes up in the sky and when it explodes, but when it explodes, it dies.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but maybe that's just me. And again, I'm that heel guy, and LA Knight and Eli Drake was mainly heel based, and just kept that and had all his gimmicks going. So I understand why they're
can't you just be nice to the nice guys?
I am nice to them. I'm just saying
when you rip every one of them.
Well, kangaroo kicks, come on.
Kangaroo kick is fun, even though the MJF did overdo it a little bit on Saturday night. But
did he do a kangaroo kick?
He kangaroo kicked Kenny Omega.
Oh man, yeah. All right.
He was hopping around a little too much before the kick, but it was still cool.
Cool. What are you, 6?
Maybe because I'm a professional wrestling fan, maybe there is a little bit of a 6-year-old in me.
A little bit?
A little.
There's a big 6-year-old in there.
Come on,
screaming to get out.
You got to have some fun every once in a while. Now, not power bombing somebody into gummy worms and thinking that looks great.
Not that, but
not
kangaroo kicks all day. It makes me giggle, man. It makes the little kid in me giggle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to let that little kid out, David Difference.
He's out.
Where?
He's angry, though. Yeah, angry little kid, man.
Kind of like Chucky.
Yeah. I think all that I don't know that transition because like Hogan was everything, like just so everything. Like I'm working out, I'm in my front yard with a Hulk Hogan workout set, and I don't know what I think when I migrated towards rap music, that's what it did. Gangster rap turned me like, yeah, I don't like good stuff.
God,
I like good
maybe
stuff.
you should have spent some childhood time in Fargo.
Man, I was there I took a weekend.
See, you need more than a weekend. Get that bad man out of the Bay out of there.
So is that a diss to the Bay? All due respect, I mean, you didn't say that before you took a cheap shot. So what? Fargo over the Bay? Fargo over the Bay,
especially right now. Yeah,
Fargo. What do you mean right now?
San Fran's a mess.
What are you talking about?
Oh, read the news, pal.
Yeah, I am.
Read the news.
You don't know what you're talking. What about Fargo? Crickets. Yeah, nothing's happening out there. There's grass.
That's kind
growing,
of the point.
There's grass growing and there's cows just wandering.
It's nice. It's
nice.
a great city.
I'm not getting my family's from there, but I'm from the Bay.
All right.
How
Bay,
dare
man.
you? You ain't even been to the Bay.
I have.
You ain't never been.
Yes, I have.
You ain't never been there.
I have.
All right. Well, and you say it's a horrible place?
I didn't. Right now, the crime is really bad there.
Well,
it's really bad. Crime and drug use it's not good.
Well, depends. But then again, I can go out there and it depends on where you're at.
Okay.
I can go downtown Las Vegas. Crime and drug use is really bad.
Yeah, but not like this. But by the way, somebody who is cleaning up and taking everybody's money right now is Cody Rhodes. I don't know if you saw this story because I wanted to get this in before we start digging into Crown Jewel. Do you know how hard it is to outsell WWE? Doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. Explain this.
Cody Rhodes has apparently, his merchandise at the moment is outselling general WWE merchandise. That's pretty.
Well, when you say general, is there like a WWE logo on something or
stuff like that?
Does that even sell?
Yeah, of course it does.
Oh.
Sure, belts.
Okay. So break this down. Make me understand, please.
So here's Fight. This is from a story from Fightful that Rhodes has been outselling generic WWE merchandise during recent live events. That includes items with the WWE logo, such as T-shirts, title belts, and more, which is usually obviously the top seller because it's just WWE.
The belts I could see. The shirts maybe not so much.
No, but they all do well. So that's how hot Cody is right now. His merchandise, it's outselling all the generic, here's stuff with the WWE logo on it. That's insane, dude. That is insane.
Is he the only one?
It doesn't happen. Let's see. I think they've said
I would think like
John Cena, a guy like that. But,
yeah, he's big. I love Cody Rhodes, man. That's a guy I can get behind.
He's going to finish the story, man.
Yeah, he's got to.
But boy, there's a lot of people that sure would be interesting if they did.
Who?
I don't know. We got LA Knight.
Who?
LA
Knight, yeah.
Maybe.
I just
maybe Big E came back to sell a lot of merch.
Oh yeah.
I hope he makes it back.
Yeah, I hope that's my guy right
He is awesome.
I love the New Day, and we talk about baby faces. You just gotta have that something extra. Booker T, like them, my guys.
It's funny talking about merchandise, and I was just thinking about this the other day that, I'm kind of not a sucker on buying merchandise. I don't buy very much of that. But
all the autograph pictures behind me.
But the only I've only ever bought a Hulkamania t-shirt, bought an NWO t-shirt. There was one other thing that I bought, and I bought it for my daughter.
Okay.
You know what it was?
What's that?
One of those New Day light up unicorn horns.
Oh.
When they were doing those.
That was different, yeah. You didn't get no bootios?
No, I didn't get booty. I wanted some bootios.
Yeah. I like New Day, man.
New Day was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I remember when I went to the SmackDown that I was at with when Bailey killed the Bailey buddies.
I love me some Bailey.
Bailey's awesome. But it was very interesting that I was sitting behind an African American family at the event.
I like this. I like how this is starting.
And man, I'll tell you what, when the New Day came out, those kids just went crazy. They loved those guys.
Little black kids, joyous.
And what a great role model, and great role models for those guys.
You know,
kids, I mean,
New Day is great role models for the black or African American youth, and I'm glad that you witnessed that live. Get out of here. I went to a wrestling show and I saw I was in front of a Caucasian German family, and when Cena came out, they went nuts, and I was just like, what a great role model for these little German kids.
One of the funniest moments I ever had at a wrestling card, I was at Money in the Bank when the night that Dean Ambrose won the title.
Yeah.
And my daughter loved John Cena. I mean, you know how the kids are with John Cena.
Yeah.
But he was wrestling AJ Styles that night, and my daughter just wanted AJ Styles to get dropped in a vat of hydrochloric acid. She hated him that much because he was going after him. AJ won the match. Dear God. You remember the Miz girl?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, it was a Miz girl kind of look. Because I mean, I was razzing her the whole time we were going in, John Cena sucks. And she was just kind of like, nah.
She hated it. For those watching that don't know what the Miz girl's face looked like, Mark, you want to give them a...
Did I get it?
Nah, not really.
There?
Nah,
Am I there?
no.
You got to keep talking while I do this because I can't.
Oh yeah, no,
I can't talk.
No,
about
keep
this.
going. Get it closer to the camera, man. Like climb up on the desk there and just get. Yeah,
it was bad. She
That's
went.
Who you could be for the battle royal. The Miz girl.
The Miz girl. Okay. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But yeah, I think the New Day won the New Day win the tag titles, and I got to look that up. But yeah, the New Day. New Day's kind of getting back into this. They're having fun with Alpha Academy. So that's getting interesting. Maybe we'll get to see them on the next pay-per-view at Survivor Series, but we got to talk about Crown Jewel coming up, dude.
Oh yeah, that's the big one.
Oh, this is gonna be an intriguing night. I'm wondering if anything big's gonna happen. But we'll talk about the card. We'll give you the betting odds from betonline.ag and break that down for you when we come back here on the Mark Hoke Show. On KDAWN 101.5 FM, Talk of Las Vegas. David Difference.
Yay!
Yeah, betcha.
Bay Area, stand up.
Yeah, you betcha. Go Fargo.
Go Fargo.
Oofda. We'll be right back.
If your bank account is causing you headaches, switch to One Nevada Credit Union. With 46,000 free ATMs, innovative mobile apps, and convenient local branches, you can kiss your banker goodbye forever. Open an account online today or find a local branch at onenevada.org.
One Nevada Credit Union. Our one focus is you.
One Nevada is open to all Clark County residents, federally insured by the NCUA Equal Opportunity Lender. If your bank account is causing you headaches, switch to One Nevada Credit Union. With 46,000 free ATMs, innovative mobile apps, and convenient local branches, you can kiss your banker goodbye forever. Open an account online today or find a local branch at onenevada.org.
One Nevada Credit Union. Our one focus is you.
One Nevada is open to all Clark County residents, federally insured by the NCUA Equal Opportunity Lender.
Dear sports fans, elevate your game to the next level with a Toyota truck. Drive the crowd favorite Tacoma. This versatile playmaker is ready to own the weekend. Choose the tailgating MVP, the Toyota Tundra. This is one vehicle that comes up clutch. Or ride in the adventurous 4Runner, a true champion on and off the road. Come join the team of champions, Toyota Trucks. Visit Toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
Visit your Southern Nevada Toyota dealer today. Let's go places.
You're pregnant, and no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you can't stop using alcohol, drugs, or tobacco. But no matter how lost you are, how far along you are, it's not too late. There's always hope, and there are many safe places that can help you stop using. In Nevada, pregnant women are given the highest priority for substance use treatment. Low-cost treatment options may be available so you and your baby can get healthy now. If you or someone you love is pregnant or thinking about getting pregnant and using alcohol, drugs, or tobacco, visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211 to find help today. SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org also has resources for healthcare providers, friends, and family. If you want to help someone who's pregnant and using, visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211 today. Sponsored by the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
For 30 years, the LGBTQ Center of Nevada has been a safe and welcoming place to celebrate and serve the entire community. The center advocates for the empowerment and safety of everyone. It provides wellness services for better mental, physical, and holistic health. And the center connects people to the community. Learn more at thecenterlv.org. This message is sponsored by a grant through the Sands Corporation, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
101.5 FM KDAWN.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
Hey, let's keep it rolling here on the Mark Hoke Show on KDAWN 101.5 FM. Talking Las Vegas. David Difference crying in the corner for attention.
Yeah,
you got the whole booth to yourself, man.
I know, it's nice in here, man. Kick my feet up. We got champagne in here.
You got Danny Limelight and Jimmy Hart and Sergeant Slaughter behind you.
Yep. Oh, geez.
You know, maybe I should like flip the pictures sometime too. Well, we got to get somebody in that corner, sitting in that corner.
Sitting in this corner?
No, the other corner, the one across
over
from
there.
You. Yeah, because on the other side.
Yeah, let's get Tracy back in here.
I would love to have Tracy back here, but in the other corner, I've got some autographs up there from Brian Cage, Kristen Cage, and then I have Brooks Robinson up there from the Baltimore Orioles.
Brooks, remember Chili Davis?
I remember Chili.
That was my guy. Him and who else was on the Giants? I don't know.
Jeffrey Leonard.
Oh yeah. Jeffrey Leonard was my guy. Will Clark. Come on, the home run hitter.
Barry Bonds?
No,
not Bonds.
Kevin Mitchell. Kevin
Mitchell. Yeah.
That was the squad right there.
Yeah, that was the team without the cheater on it.
Who's the cheater?
Come on.
The cheater?
Come on. Mr. Supersized Skull.
Barry Bonds?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm back in the day.
Yeah, that was a fun team, though.
Yeah, that's when I was in love with baseball. Baseball cards galore. But Chili Davis, I don't know. He wasn't he Dominican or something?
I
always thought he was
don't
just
think
a brother.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
you can look that up, Dave.
Okay, settle down.
Well, we've got Crown Jewel coming up on Saturday. That is going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can watch that on Peacock. And we're going to run down through this card. See if we got any ideas about what's going to happen over in Saudi Arabia. That beautiful stadium over there. Pretty cool facility. I love when they do the drone show over there. That's pretty nice.
I've never been a fan of those shows, but
I think they're pretty cool.
Like the card. Yeah,
I think they're cool. Pretty innovative. Not the easiest thing to do, I'd imagine. But yeah, so big card coming up on Saturday there. And let's take a look at this. And we do have betting odds available for you from betonline.ag, which, of course, if you want to get an account over there, you can bet on wrestling and all sorts of other stuff. The site's just insane. But just go on our website, click on the banner on there. You can't miss it. And get an account, and you get a matching bonus with that code bet1000, I believe it is. And you'll get a matching bonus up to 50% to $1,000.
Oh.
So I just gave you $500
if that's the correct code.
The code's on there.
Oh.
But if you deposit $1,000, you get $500. That's awesome. So here we go. Let's run down through this card, Dave. And I have an idea that just came to me. I hope you're ready for it. We got the World Heavyweight Championship between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, who's been acting kind of feisty lately.
Seth Rollins.
McIntyre, of course, still hasn't signed a new contract, but Seth Rollins taking on Drew McIntyre. Seth is a minus 400. Drew is a plus 250.
Oh.
So just so you know how that, by the way, just in case you don't know how that works, by the way.
Yeah. Please.
Like if Drew McIntyre is a plus 250, if you bet 100, you win 250.
Okay.
But if you're betting on a negative, like Seth is minus 400, that means you got to bet 400 to win 100.
Yeesh. It don't even make sense.
So Seth is a solid favorite in this. I don't know.
I think it has to be Seth.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm over McIntyre.
This is you've never been a big Drew guy, but Drew McIntyre.
That 3MB killed it for me.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Talented group there, though, when you think about it. But yeah, Drew McIntyre is not the favorite in this, but I'm almost wondering. So you got Seth. I'm almost tempted to. Boy, I want to take Drew on this so bad.
Well, tell me this. What is the lead up to this and what is their beef? What's the story?
Drew wants his title.
Drew wants his title.
Pretty
That's not a
much.
story.
But Drew has been slowly doing a heel turn here. Slowly. I think this is where he explodes.
Well,
maybe he loses and explodes. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe he finally chops somebody with that sword.
That'd be fun.
I chopped a limb off. And then I'll be like, okay.
Seth Rollins is running around like the knight from Neat. Knight that says Neat.
I don't know. Oh, from you don't know.
Monty
you don't
Python
know
and the
you don't
Holy
know
Grail.
about that, dude.
What are you talking about?
It's a flesh wound.
It's been a flesh wound.
Yeah.
That would be a great skit for Drew to do sometime.
Chop somebody's leg off and say it's a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Cody Rhodes takes on Damian Priest. Cody is a -700. Priest is a +400. Can I throw a scenario out on that?
Yeah. Money in the Bank, right?
Seth wins.
Oh.
Or, it wouldn't matter who would win. But let's just say Seth wins.
Okay.
Damian cashes in.
Mm-hmm.
Wins the World Heavyweight Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And then wrestles Cody Rhodes and loses the title.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. So that way Drew could win. I'd be all right with that.
And then he gets robbed by Damian.
Yeah. That'd be some emotional.
Could you imagine that? That would actually be really good. Drew finally wins the World Championship again. Priest takes it away from him with the Money in the Bank case. And then Cody wins.
Yeah, that'd be, and then so
it changes hands twice in one night, and Drew's sitting there like, "What just happened?"
And I think that would be good for the fans.
They get a kick out of it. So
give us something.
But I think Cody wins the match.
Yeah.
We have a singles match, and this is one of the ones that's kind of dead even on the betting odds. Solo Sikoa against John Cena.
That's my guy right there.
So he tries to win a televised singles match for the first time in 6 years. Of course, he's been away for 5, so whatever. Solo's a -130, Cena's a -110, which makes they're basically even. I think Solo wins. This.
Is he undefeated?
Solo?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no. What it is John ain't won a match in many moons. Yeah, let's squash that guy. Shout out to Solo. I interviewed Solo once, man. It's a good dude.
Yeah.
But I say, I don't, that's a tough one,
right?
It is a tough one. Like, does Cena redeem himself? Where are they going with him? Or is he just here to keep putting people over? And maybe that's good, man. That's Solo. Maybe it's a squash. Who squashed him like super bad? Was that Taker?
Lesnar.
Yeah. Oh.
Lesnar
and Taker. Remember Taker at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that one was pretty quick too, but the Lesnar one was brutal.
Oh,
Lesnar
brutal.
Just tossed him around. I was at the Raw that night that was in Las Vegas after that. That was pretty crazy. But so we got that one. Logan,
I got Solo.
All right. I'm going with Solo too. Roman Reigns. I'm going to save Roman Reigns for last. Logan Paul takes on Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title. Logan is a -400 favorite. Rey Mysterio +250. I think the U.S. title reign for Rey Mysterio is East-Y after this one. I think Logan Paul becomes the U.S. champ.
What's the origin of that word?
Logan wants that U.S. title.
No, East-Y.
Oh, that's French for history.
Huh.
Sort of.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway. But you think Logan Paul walks out with the U.S. title? I think it's going to happen.
I think so. I think it's good for business to. I'm like, all due respect to Ray, but what is it advancing that title? Probably not. I think Logan Paul can, even though he's caught up in that scheme and the scamming people. But
wow,
whatever.
Which scam is that?
Some crypto thing where.
Oh, geez, everybody does a crypto thing that falls apart.
Well, there's a scam and then there's a crypto thing that falls apart.
Fair enough. Well, I like Prime, so I'm just going to say that I'm going with Logan Paul.
Optimus?
I'm going to have the drink. I'm gonna have me an ice pop Prime when Logan wins. Celebrate.
Well, that's good, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Mark.
Thanks. I appreciate
Hey,
that.
Mark.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. This one's not on the betting board yet. Io Sky managed to get herself in a little trouble with Bianca Belair. That's going back to WrestleMania. But she will be defending the WWE Women's Championship against Io Sky or Bianca Belair. So does Bianca get the title back? David?
Yes.
No.
You say no?
I say no.
Oh.
You don't have to change your mind. I mean, it's okay for us to disagree. You're wrong, but
well, I don't. I'd say so because I think. Well, I don't know what they're doing with Cargill, but we'll see.
yeah, she was hanging out on NXT too.
I saw that she was in the Throne.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's where she needs to be, but
NXT,
at least for now. Yeah, I don't.
And maybe just decimate and dominate.
Yeah, and learn to wrestle just a little bit better. I think she needs a little more seasoning.
I gotta watch some of her matches because you keep saying she can't wrestle.
I didn't say she can't wrestle.
Kinda.
But I think
You're
that
kinda
to
implying
get
that,
to
Mark.
to get to the level of a Bianca or a Becky or a Charlotte, yeah, she's not there.
Yeah,
Not there.
I was watching Bianca's rise from when Mark Henry was like, "Hey, you got to get in this thing," and yeah, she came a long way.
Yeah, she has phenomenal athlete, but I think
Gorgeous,
I
gorgeous Nubian sister.
There you go. David Difference's mind wandering in the morning, but
I'm just giving her dues.
Is that what you're calling it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. We also have a WWE Women's World Championship match. This fatal 5-way is Rhea Ripley defending against Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. Rhea is a minus 2,000 favorite. That's huge.
Yeah.
Raquel Rodriguez plus 500, Nia Jax plus 800, Shayna Baszler plus 1,000, Zoe Stark plus 1,100. So they're basically saying there's no chance Rhea loses the title.
Yeah.
But is there?
So if she was, who you got? Or maybe you don't.
You know who I think could come out of that match if I was picking one of them?
Let's go.
Nia Jax.
Oh boy.
They're pushing her. I don't know why.
Yeah, I say Zoe Starks. I say Zoe Starks is the future.
Oh, she definitely is.
She's like just growing into that. She's always been phenomenal. I love that, like versus what she was doing here at FSW. Like what she's doing now is just like transitioning into this. Just she's a factor. Not that she wasn't there, but she was just baby face, and it was like she got the look, she got the moves, but now owning that character is I can see big things for her.
Yeah, it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, I'd like to see her versus Baszler. I mean,
I thought didn't they wrestle on SmackDown or something? I got to look that up. But yeah, I as much as you'd like to see Raquel win the title, I think I just have a feeling they're going to give it to Nia at some point. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Oh, then of course we got the main event. This is unbelievable. Boy, would you love to see a DQ win on this and make some money, because you got to keep that in mind when you place these bets. Roman Reigns is a minus 5,000 favorite to win this match. LA Knight is a plus 900. So you would have to hit $5,000 to win $100.
Is this site legit?
Yeah, they're overseas. So we can get a little. Well,
we're talking about the Bay. I don't know where it is. Bangladesh. Where's this site?
It's all good. They're a good site. You can
good.
play poker, bet on auto racing, darts, handball, all sorts of stuff. But
is that a sponsor?
No, we have an account.
So I shouldn't
but
go all in.
Could you see LA getting a win but not win the title on this? They don't like those finishes over in when they do Crown Jewel, but
what do you mean get a win? Oh, like a DQ
play
or
a
something?
DQ or something like that. Just to keep them, give the crowd something to go home with.
Would they get excited for a DQ?
I don't know.
I don't think that matters. Like if somebody just and it's like, oh, you're the winner. I hate when they do that. And then they raise their hand like they're victorious. They just got whooped and molly-whopped. And it's like, raise his hand and the crowd goes nuts. It's like, we did it. You didn't do it. You got whooped. Regardless how it happened, play his music. No, he's a loser. Look at him. He's on the mat. bleeding, hemorrhaging. Nah, but I don't know how. I mean, Roman Reigns is my guy. I want to see, and is that the moment? No, I don't think anybody's thinking that he's getting the title.
No. Boy, it'd be a stunner, though.
Yeah, I think it'll just continue the story.
Yeah, I like I said, I think this is all hell's going to break loose at the end of that match and should set up Survivor Series.
Well, hell, son, what if Austin comes back and fights LA Knight?
Fights LA Knight?
Yeah, WrestleMania.
Why would they fight?
You stole my gimmick, son.
I don't know about that.
Nah.
No.
He got one more in him.
You think so? Yeah, it's a
Austin?
possibility.
Yeah, whatever.
Possibility. But yeah. So
settle down.
So right now we're really not. I mean, you've got Bianca beating Io, so there's one title change.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul's the big one. So we're both agreeing Logan Paul is going to walk out U.S. champ. So that might be the match that they hand to everybody over there to get a title change.
Yeah, this is next Saturday. It's going down.
Yep, next Saturday.
Peacock, early. Get up. Watch some wrestling.
There you go. So there you go. That's our preview of Crown Jewel coming up here on Saturday. All right, let's get that one more break in, shall we? Because we have one more segment to go.
Oh, yeah?
I found also on BetOnline AG Royal Rumble odds. I don't want to bounce these off you, Dave, because there's some intriguing stuff on this. So we're going to talk a little Royal Rumble and a couple other things happen in WWE when we come back on the Mark Hoke Show. David Difference. I'm Mark Hoke. We'll be right back.
Infinite Wellness can help you achieve your goals and look and feel your best. Our regenerative medicine clinic utilizes stem cell and exome therapy. We also have a comprehensive weight loss program and numerous other services you can find on our website at infinitewellness.info. We're located at 8925 West Coast Road, Suite 100, right across from IKEA. You can book your appointment today by calling us at 702-842-2244 or find us on social media at infinitewellness.lv. We'd love to be a part of your journey.
There is one word that is consistent throughout the entire state of Nevada: community. As our state continues to grow, now more than ever, Nevadans are pulling together to help, support, and pitch in. If you or someone you know is looking to get more active in your community, Nevada Volunteers can help. NevadaVolunteers.org is an easy way to find volunteer opportunities in your area with organizations that share your passion. From working with animals, art and culture, children, or disaster relief, NevadaVolunteers.org is the gateway to many community organizations who can benefit from someone like you. Looking to help out the environment? How about equality and social justice or health and hunger issues? NevadaVolunteers.org has a full listing of volunteer opportunities in your area. To learn more about volunteering, visit NevadaVolunteers.org. This message, sponsored by Nevada Volunteers, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Unsafe sleep conditions cause serious injury and even death to infants. Never sleep with your baby on a sofa, in a chair, or in an adult bed. Protect the baby you love from becoming a tragic statistic. The only safe place for your baby to sleep is alone, on its back, in a crib, and in your room. For more information, visit cribsforkids.org. That's cribsforkids.org. This message is sponsored by the Division of Public and Behavioral Health, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Nevadans, you are not alone. If you or someone you care about is experiencing thoughts of suicide, feelings of anxiousness, or battling any other mental health crisis, we are here for you. Introducing 988. The new 3-digit dialing code for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. 988 connects you to compassionate, confidential support for free. You may remember this as the former National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which has answered millions of calls and helped people overcome mental health-related distress. 988 is the same trusted, confidential resource. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and get you additional help if needed. There is hope. The Lifeline works. You are never alone in crisis. Just call, text, or chat 988.
This message funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
There are some families that have not recovered at all.
People told me they did not want to get vaccinated.
People were getting their medical advice from somebody on TikTok. The sense of community is something that the world needs.
COVID taught me that
Health matters.
Health matters. Visit nmhec.org. This message funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services, Office of Minority Health and Equity, and in cooperation by the Nevada Broadcasters Association and the station.
In Nevada, anything that goes into the storm drain goes directly to our local waterways, which can pollute Nevada's lakes and rivers. Nevada is the driest state in the nation, and we must work together to preserve our limited water resources for future generations of Nevadans. Here's some waterway wisdom so you can help do your part. Scoop your dog's poop, bag it, and discard it. Clean up yard waste and grass clippings. Wash your car at a car wash or on grass or gravel. Apply pesticides and fertilizers sparingly in your yard. Safely dispose of household chemicals. Clean up leaks and spills. And don't litter. Secure trash in bins. Keep contaminants out of our storm drains. Use waterway wisdom. And remember, only rain should go into the storm drain. Join us in preserving Nevada's waters for future generations by visiting loveenvywaters.com and following us on social media.
This message funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Transportation, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
If you're looking for an award-winning dining experience at outstanding prices, look no further than Unique Eats. Whether it's their incredible breakfast platters, amazing pastas and sandwiches, or world-renowned pizzas, celebrity chef Dominic Tedesco will have you covered. Check out their coffee and smoothie bar, vegetarian options, catering, and top-flight service. Visit Unique Eats today at 3100 South Durango, Suite 100. Call 702-992-3038 or go to uniqueeatslv.com, and we'll see you all at Unique Eats.
101.5 FM KDAWN.
You're listening to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Vegas, The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Now, here again is Mark Hoke.
And the David difference as well.
Yay, sir. Oh, what a difference Dave makes on a beautiful Sunday. Here to Dave the world. I need some sleep.
You've lost your mind, sir.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey.
Well, the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. Very happy to have you joining us here on another beautiful Sunday morning here in Las Vegas as we hit you with all the news that's fit to print.
It's getting, and with our weather report brought to us by Las Vegas Wrestling Scene, it is getting cold.
Okay. That's kind of out of nowhere. But real quick, a few other news and notes, and then I want to talk about this Royal Rumble odds.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new NXT Women's Champion. Halloween Havoc on Tuesday night. Becky Lynch dropped the title to Lyra Valkyria. So Becky Lynch's time in NXT is done. So she'll be getting back to work with the big kids again.
Nice.
So congratulations to Valkyria, as she's the new NXT Women's Champion.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about what I said too. But that just took place on Tuesday. I don't know if you saw, but DIY is back together. Tommaso Ciampa? No.
Was he ever in there?
No.
Oh.
No, the legendary tag team.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah. Those were my guys back in the day. What? So they're back, huh?
They are hanging out together again as of this week.
What do you mean?
So
we saw them this week?
Yeah.
Were they
on
wrestling?
TV. Yeah, they're helping each other out. They're friends again.
Oh,
so we're gonna get some DIY.
They had
action.
some great matches.
Oh man, those matches with they
NXT?
were the Revival.
Yeah.
FTR. I mean, just unreal.
No, I'm saying those two when they were
and those
their
two?
feud.
That feud
ridiculous matches.
was phenomenal, and just
story, everything, matches.
And after having like a year off from beating each other up, doing that last match where Johnny got the best of him, turned on him and screwed him over and beat him up.
No.
Unbelievable. But yeah, those two are working together again.
Well, good.
Kind of back where they should be.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. So DIY is doing their thing again. Now, let's go to these Royal Rumble odds, because these numbers kind of surprised me a little bit for a couple of things. Are you ready?
Yeah, stay ready.
Who do you think, if you were picking somebody to be the betting favorite to win the Rumble, who would it be, Dave?
To win it or to win it?
Ben's first. Who do you think who would you pick to win it?
Big John Studd. He had the weight and the size advantage. Who's in it?
Well, it could be anybody.
Oh, it could be well, except for Roman Reigns, right?
Preferably picking
LA Knight.
LA Knight is the current betting favorite, co-betting favorite.
Yeah, no brainer.
At plus 250 with The Rock.
Oh, winning it? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where are we pulling from? If The Rock shows up, yeah, he gotta win it. He ain't just gonna hop in there just to dance around and do his thing, you know.
So if you want to put something down on The Rock, it is a plus 250. The number 3 person on the list for the men.
What if he's not? What if you place that bet and he ain't even in it?
Kiss your money goodbye because you were stupid enough to bet on somebody that isn't there.
Where's this site at?
BetOnline.ag. I'll show it to you.
Is Big John Studd on the list?
No, Big John Studd has passed away.
Right.
What are you doing?
In memorandum.
Thank you.
That's my guy.
Gunther is number 3 on this list, and that is intriguing to me. Because could you see Gunther losing the IC title here at some point between now and then? And then you get Gunther and see, that's another name that everybody's forgetting about. But boy, would that be interesting to see Gunther. I mean, you could get Gunther and Seth Rollins again. You could. I still would love to see Gunther and Roman Reigns. I think that would be an amazing match. But he's 3rd. Drew McIntyre is 4th. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are same odds as Drew. Then it's Cody. Then Damian Priest, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. Who else? Some other fun names, by the way, at the bottom of that list. Wow, they have Big E as a plus 5,000. Oh, Big E's not active. Yeah. I love when they throw somebody in like that. But Bronson Reed, Grayson Waller have the same odds, and Sheamus has the same odds. The Carlito's on there at plus 10,000. We got to go with Carlito. Stone Cold Steve Austin plus 25,000.
Oh my God! What is it? What this is your site?
That's not my site.
I think you made this up.
No,
man.
It's right here. I'll show you.
And Big John Studd ain't on that list. Might as well throw him on there.
No,
Austin.
Women.
Yeah.
Even betting odds at plus 300. Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez.
I guess I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I like Nia as a person.
She's like a great person, but I just can't.
I didn't.
Don't get the push.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a huge like. Did we miss her?
Not really.
Nah, not at all.
No.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe who do we miss? Who do we miss?
Miss a lot of people.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper would be one.
Big John Studd.
I like Big John Studd.
Yeah, that's my guy.
His team with King Kong Bundy and the Heenan family. That was a good group.
Yeah. Oh man.
Becky Lynch is number 3 on this list at plus 375. Then Io Sky plus 400. She's already got a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea Ripley's also a plus 400. Then it goes Bianca and Charlotte and Jade Cargill. Same betting odds as.
Oh yeah, it'll be her.
You think so?
Yeah, she's.
Boy, that'd be a good bet to make then.
That'll be her. Let's go. How much we got to put down to win $100?
Well, it's plus 500. She's plus 500. So $100 bet gets you 5. Jade Cargill, Asuka, Liv Morgan's there, and then down towards the bottom. Here's your fun names: Michelle McCool, Nikki Cross, Tamina, Lita, Maurice, Nikki Bella, Brie Bell. How the Bella? These Bellas are out of there. That's funny though.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know the David Difference brand is not affiliated with what's happening with this site over
Indy
here.
Hartwell, man, they got all sorts of names on here. What's the? Trying to find the craziest
Fabulous
one.
Moolah.
Ronda Rousey got put on the alumni page, by the way. She's a plus 5,000. So yeah, Bailey would be a fun one too. She's a plus 1,000. That might be worth dropping a couple bucks on.
Yeah, I love Bailey.
Hey,
she's from the Bay,
and I love you, David Difference.
I love you too.
Aw,
with all my heart, Mark. With all my heart, Mark.
That's gonna
look in my eyes. Look at me.
I see you.
All right.
I see
love
you,
Mark. Men don't say that enough, you know. But
there's
you
a
gotta
reason.
mean it. Look at me. Yeah, look at me in the eyes. Let's get weird. Get close to the camera, man.
Stop it.
I love you, Mark.
We're wrapping up the show, guys. Thanks for listening to us here on the Mark Hoke Show, the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. David Difference.
That's the difference.
Hey, give us the follows on our social media. Just look up Mark Hoke Show. You're going to find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All sorts of great stuff going on. And we'll look forward to watching Crown Jewel and then get ready for Full Gear. Going to be a busy couple of weeks, Dave. So,
yeah.
All right. So
happy holidays. It's getting cold out there.
Yep. We'll see you later. Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, like us on Facebook at The Mark Hoke Show, and visit markhokeshow.com to keep up with everything happening with the show. And remember to check out all of our archive shows on YouTube at The Mark Hoke Show and download our podcasts at markhokeshow.podbean.com and all your favorite podcast outlets. So join The Mark Hoke Show family today, and thanks for listening.